tell us where you are. Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
My name is Rachel Hirsch. I'm a volunteer at Kibbutz HaZorea, and I'm from California.
Okay. What is your job? I see a lot of vegetables.
I work in an organic garden that just started a year and a half ago. And I pick vegetables like onions and lettuce. And I also pull weeds for a really long time all day.
Okay. When do you have to get up in the morning?
I get up at 5:30 because I start work at 6, and I don't end usually till around 2.
Okay. And what do you think how do you feel the biggest challenge that you had coming here?
The biggest challenge was definitely working 5 days in a row from 6 to 2 every single day, and making sure that I stay positive about it, and really being okay with the work I was doing and being happy with doing it every day.
And do everything your boss tells you?
Definitely do everything my boss tells me. I can't take as many breaks as I would like to.
Right.
So it is a lot of hard work. It's beautiful. I get to be outside all day, and I get to do vegetables, which is awesome. But it's definitely a lot of hard work that I wasn't prepared for.
What would you think, what would you say to an American kid who's coming to Israel to volunteer? What is the hardest thing they have to be prepared for and be aware of? And what, I guess, qualities they need to have in order to have a good experience?
I think the hardest thing was definitely having work 5 days a week and you only get 2 days off every week. It's a lot like going to school except you're doing work 5 days a week.
Physical labor, yeah.
It's physical labor. Pulling weeds is not an easy job, especially in the summer. It's really hot, so it's kind of brutal in the heat, but you still have to work. And the whole kibbutz is relying on you, so you're here to help out a larger group. And if you don't go to work, then you're hurting the people that live here. So
how about living away from home all this time?
Definitely living away from home. You're in Israel, so you can't come home every day.
Do you get homesick?
Maybe a little at first. I have family in Israel, so I'm one of the
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
But I saw my mom for the first time in 4 months, which was a long time to be away from my family.
What do you think the most important quality is? Independence, discipline, self-motivation, social person? Like, what do you need to be the most?
Definitely, I think independence and self-motivation. If you party the night before and you work the next day, you have to know that by staying up late, you're still going to have to go to work.
Yeah, and there's no,
yeah. Just because you're hungover or because you're tired or whatever it is. And that's really, I think, the biggest challenge for kids here.
Do you think someone who's never had a job in their lives can do this?
Definitely not. There was actually a kid who was here when I first got here who had never worked before, and he left after 3 weeks. He couldn't handle it.
Okay.
You really have to know, and if you haven't worked before, you have to know that you can work and that you're prepared to work.
So this is your, how long have you been here?
I've been here 4 months.
4 months, and you have 2 more months?
I have 2 more months.
All right. Good luck. We love you. Bye-bye.